Howdy folks, it's Chief Meteorologist Nick Lilia here, taking a look at your detailed forecast discussion. As we head through the next couple of days, we're actually sitting back in the Severe Weather Forecasting Center, taking a peek at the forecast as we head through the next couple of days, brought to you by the good folks at Pine Belt Gutters. We got a lot going on, and at the same time, not much happening. It's kind of a neat scenario down here where we got a lot coming, but in the meantime, hey, really not much happening. Got a couple of high clouds out there for today, a good westerly flow just off to our south, which means for us, really no weather. As we head through the overnight hours tonight and through the day tomorrow, but tomorrow morning, no real clouds. As we head through the day, no real clouds. I mean, some puffy cumulus clouds kind of here and there. You may be overcast for a short period of time, but I think for the most part tomorrow across most of our area, we're going to be at least partly to mostly sunny. The clouds kind of roll in here as we head through the overnight hours and into Thursday morning, and then into the afternoon, some showers and thunderstorms will develop and kind of glide through. There's a pretty good chance for rain tomorrow, but there isn't a really good chance that it rains A, all day, or B, a lot of it. So you're looking at a pretty good shot for some rain. I don't think we see any severe weather out of this. I mean, we've got up to 2 inches of rain possible, but that's only if you end up underneath one of the strongest storms. Most of us will catch a rumble of thunder and some light to moderate rain, and that's about it. I tend to think that the rain will hold on through the overnight hours, drizzly stuff, but hold on through the overnight hours and into the early morning hours on Friday. Futurecast here is pretty adamant on the fact that we cleared things out as we head through the day and into the afternoon on Friday, so we should be dry for all of your football. I ran the numbers. Negligible severe weather threat as we head through the day on Thursday. We're down below a 1. We're basically at no biggie in terms of severe weather. Localized flooding possible. Again, if you end up underneath some of the strongest storms, some gusty wind, maybe up to dime-sized hail. Tornadoes are truly unlikely with this event, which is fantastic. Looking up a little bit higher into the atmosphere, again, that westerly flow that we're talking about, negligible weather. There's really not much happening for us. Now, as we head through Thursday, there's going to be a little bit of a divot that sneaks into that kind of westerly kick, which should bring us a chance for some showers and, again, some thunderstorms as we head through the day on Thursday. I think by Friday, a northwest flow. That's a dry flow for us, and we hold on to that as we head through the weekend. It isn't until Monday that we get another little divot that shows up, and that actually opens the door for even colder air to sneak in here as we head through the day on Tuesday and into Wednesday. Just how cold is it? Well, the will it freeze graphic, I think this is going to blow straight through, isn't it? Goodness sakes. The will it freeze graphic showing, you can see how some of this blue really does encroach upon the area. You had to look fast. I hope you didn't blink. Let's see if it'll let me roll it back. I won't. We've got a chance for another frost on Saturday, and then the potential for our first freeze shows up, I think, by the time we get toward Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday mornings. I think one of those mornings we get down below freezing. The other two will be near or above it. Right now, we're still trying to figure out and nail down which day that's going to be. But do know, as we head into next week, there is a chance for our first freeze of the year, which is right on schedule. The average first freeze around here is just about November 12th, 13th, 14th, or 15th, kind of somewhere in that ballpark every year, and that's where we're going to be next week. So keep that in mind as we head through the next couple of days. This isn't pipe-bursting cold. I know I talked it last night on the news. I said, well, some of the models are suggesting pipe-bursting cold possible, but they've really pulled back on that through the day today. In fact, one of the models that was showing, I think it was the upper 20s on Tuesday morning, is showing 53 degrees on Tuesday morning today. And again, this is why we kind of play the middle of the road on these things, and I say, look, here's some data. The forecast is this. Even though the data says this, we're going to lean this direction. And that's kind of why we do that, is because once you get this far out, the models are going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and we try and toe the line down the middle as best we can and give you guys the most accurate forecast available. So as we head into next week, right around 30 degrees for about 3 days, the Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We'll just have to see which day is going to be our coldest day and just how cold that's going to be. For now, though, it's still a little too far out for specifics like that. So that's a look at your detailed forecast brought to you by the good folks at Pine Belt Gutters and Roofing. And I'll try and update this probably later this week as we get a little bit closer to that cold air that's showing up next week.